Welcome to FuffyFerrets. My name is Julie, this is Regis, and this is Noctis, and we're just going to do a quick introduction so that way everybody knows what's going on. So, like I said, my name is Julie. I've had ferrets since 2017, constantly learning new things with them. It's an ongoing process. You learn new treats that are good for them, things that are bad for them, things they can get into, new things that they want to chew in your house. It's a never-ending fun cycle. So, I'm just going to introduce everybody real quick. Since the boys are the two that are in here, we're going to do them first. First up, Regis. He is named after the king in Final Fantasy 15. He is still very hyper. He's a year and a half. He is a silver ferret. He gets fluffy in the winter, and for some reason he gets darker in the winter. Like, woo! He gets darker in the winter and lighter in the summer, which you would think it would be the other way around. He's got a little chunky body, and he's very much on the go a lot. He has the cutest beady little eyes and little brown nose. And he's gonna go. He's gonna go run. Ta-da! That's Regis. Next up, we have Noctis. He has a couple of nicknames. Noctibear. Favorite month of the year is Noctober. He's the one that is the most chill. I've been dressing Noctis up probably since he was a super tiny baby, so in Octobers, I'll dress him up in little outfits, little cosplay, little costumes, and I'll take him around to the different competitions for like pet costumes, so he's a cutie. He also pretends he's a goose. Pretty much Noctis, when I take him out, he is terrified of birds. So, I don't know, not terrified. When I take Noctis out, he tends to be very alert when he hears birds. Like, he'll stop moving what he's doing, and he'll just kind of stare. So, we made a joke that if he thought he was a goose, then he wouldn't be scared of them because he would be a bird. So, sometimes I call him Goosey, Goosey Bear, because he looks like a bear, and his name is just Noctis, so he's all around. He's my boy. Noctis is probably the most bonded to me. He will play with the others, but he really wants to play with me, like he wants my attention. When I used to work a lot more hours, he would come out when I came home. It was really cute actually. He would come slinking out from wherever he was to see me. Now he'll come out and he'll be like, "Are you gonna play?" But at that point, he would come out and he would say, "Hi, Mama," and he doesn't cuddle that much, but he does want to play with me. He's a bit more aggressive than the other ferrets. Like, the other ferrets, he'll shake when he bites sometimes. He does it a lot to plushies, stuffed animals, squeaky toys, but he definitely shakes his head a lot more than the others when they're playing. And sometimes when he's playing with, like, Terra, if he gets too into it, and she'll squeak, and it's sad. So we save her, and then she tries to attack us. But he's the biggest, and I don't think he realizes his brute strength. And since he wants to play with me a lot, I don't know if he actually understands to tone it down with the others. But he's cute. So over here is Celis, and over here is Saffron. Celis, I used to think she was a cinnamon, but she's a bit darker. So I asked around my friends on Instagram, and they said she's probably a chocolate. She is from a rescue center. The lady who had her gave her up because she was moving to California or something. Celis does not really like being held. She's being very tame right now, but she's not a hands-on ferret. She likes to be left alone. I did just wake her up, so that might be why. But she's her own woman. She's adventurous. She's the most stubborn. She's also the one that will climb the most. So if I'm going to have a heart attack, it's probably because of Celis. She only likes women. She also doesn't interact with Noctis very much. Or Regis. On occasion, Regis. Never with Noctis. This is Saffron. Now, the way to tell Saffron apart from the other sables you're going to see is this little mark right here. We call that her Phantom of the Opera mark, or her scar. It's not actually like a real scar, it's just a scar in her mask, so it makes it a little bit less perfect. Iris and Saffron. Really quick glance, they look very similar because they're sables. Iris is a little bit smaller, but the main thing is that Saffron has that mark. She was a rescue from Craigslist. Family just didn't want her after Christmas. She gives a lot of kisses. She likes to bite my feet a lot. I have makeup. She likes to bite my feet a lot. She complains the most when everybody plays with her. Like she wants to play fight, but she wants to win. She's very headstrong. Her and Celis did not get along at first, but now they're the ones that cuddle, and they're the ones who are usually together. So it's really cute. They'll hide in my underwear drawer together. That's the other reason they're lesbians. They hide in my underwear drawer. And now, Iris. Iris is what we joke is our perfect little ferret face. In the winter, she gets a full mask. It's the summer right now, so we say she's taking a vacation. She is on her vacation, her summer vacation from being a superhero. But in the winter, she will get her really cute full mask, and she gets the best winter coat. She is very sweet. She will play sometimes, but for some reason, she also gets picked on the most. Her idea of play fighting is rolling over on her, so her feet are up in the air, and that makes her a target. She just lays on her back and curses. She curses, and then they'll get her by the neck, and they'll just drag her around. It doesn't hurt. And if we save her, she'll attack us. I don't understand the logic to that. Why do you attack us when we save you? Huh? My husband adores her so much. What are you doing? Yeah. She's a good girl. This is Tara. Tara and Iris. I took them together so you can see kind of similar. Now, a big difference between Iris, who's a sable, and Tara has little mitts. She is considered a sable mitt. She has the cute little white toes. Her nickname is Tiny Toes because she has the little white toes. That's her name, Tiny Toes. She needs her nails cut tonight. It's spa night. Tara doesn't do as well as everybody else with being held. Like, she doesn't mind it like this, close to your body, but when you pick her up, she wants to feel secure. So, like, if you pick her up, as long as you're supporting her, she's good. She does really like to do this. She latches on here. The others will, like, hang when you pick them up. She always latches with her little legs. It's just how she is. She's not scared. She's very chill. I think she likes the extra security of holding on herself, so she doesn't have to worry. She has a little bib. Can you look up, sweetie? See right there? So she has little white toes and her little bib. So that's how we can tell her apart. Real easy. You look for the toes. So far, Regis is silver. Noctis is the big dark colored one. He never has a full mask. Iris has a cute little perfect ferret face, sometimes a full mask. Saffron has a little scar. Celis is kind of like deep cinnamon, light chocolate, not sable, like you can tell. And she also has a very V mask. Celis has the V, her mask. And then Tara has the white toes. And then there's one more. That's two. One. Okay, last but not least is Luna. This is Luna. She is a black-eyed white. She is old. She's about 8 years old, which is old for a ferret in the US. They usually live between 5 to 10 years. She, don't mind that she doesn't have fur. Hi sweetie, just woke her up. She has the sleepy shivers. So, come here. This is Luna. Her foot is shaking because I just woke her up. She has lost her fur. She does have adrenal disease and insulinoma. The insulinoma messes with her back feet. The adrenal disease messes with some other stuff, but she takes medicine for it. Her fur is having a lot of trouble growing back. I gave her some melatonin for a while to kind of help with it, and it got a little bit of peach fuzz back, but then it fell out when it got warmer. So I don't know if her peach fuzz will grow back, but she's doing good. She wakes up, she runs around for like 5 minutes, and then she wants to go in her snuggle gator. So this is Luna. That's our little old lady. She's very stubborn. I have seen Luna drag a hammer across the house before she likes anything with plastic. But I have seen this tiny little girl drag a hammer. Not recently, but I've seen it. So that is everybody. Thank you for coming to the quick introduction. So now you can tell which of my ferrets are which. Hopefully I'll make some more videos kind of going into like, I'm gonna do some like toy reviews, some fun stuff. Some like DIYs that you can do for with and for? No, they wouldn't do it. You can do for your ferret some DIYs, some fun stuff that is just kind of, like I said, there are other people that I do suggest you follow. There's Duke Tales on Instagram, Fuzzy Family is also on Instagram, and Pazu and Friends are just 3 off the top of my head. Pazu and Friends definitely. She's on YouTube too. She knows like all the things. Like I know some of the things, but she knows all the things that I kind of know, but I feel like she knows more. And then Duke Tales. Like I learn from them, a lot from them. Okay girls, say bye. Say bye. I don't know where to look on this. I'm using my phone. I don't know. The camera's over there. If I look here, I see me. I don't know where my eyes are supposed to be. We're doing our best. We're doing our best over here, so figured we'd at least try. We do the best we can. We're gonna do the best we can. What, are you sleeping? Are you sleepy now? Come here. Look how cute. Oh, he has little fangs. Look at his little toofs. I love his little toofs. Yeah. I used to tell him stories and pretend that he was Frodo. Like I'd tell him stories about Gandalf and stuff. Is that weird? When he was a baby, I would tell him stories about Gandalf and Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you know what Mama was talking about. Thanks.